Hello, I'm Jared.
And I'm Ebony, and this is his
And hers.
Warhammer 40K.
Yay.
Yay! And today we're doing something different.
Today is something different.
Because we went to
PAX Unplugged 2022.
We always go to PAX, but this is our first video about it.
It is relatively close to us, so it's pretty easy for us to hop over each day, just see what's going on, play some games, see some people, and buy some
lots
stuff.
of things.
So we have our PAX haul that we thought we'd go through today, just to, show off what we got for everyone.
Yeah.
So to start, I picked up Cheese Thief, which is sort of a mafia werewolf style game in which everyone closes their eyes
and someone steals the cheese.
And someone steals cheese from the middle.
And then we accuse each other. And
yes.
That's great.
Yes. Pretty typical sort of
hidden
figure
identity.
out who the traitor is, who the thief is, with an app to go with it. The difference is there's sort of a randomized time component. For anyone who's played One Night Ultimate Werewolf knows that there's sort of a set order in which each roll occurs. This one, the order is a little more randomized, which can make things a little wild depending on when people are opening their eyes.
Yeah.
So, cute game. We'll probably play that when we get some more people. Plays 4 to 8. I'd probably recommend like 6 to 8, realistically.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I picked up a game called Veiled Fate from IV Studios, and we're going to do another IV Studios game in this video. I think for me, mostly because I can be easily swayed by great design and great box art. And I walked past this on the table and saw the box, and I was like, yeah, that's definitely going home with me. But it is a sort of strategy social deduction game, but it's a strategy social deduction game for hardcore board gamers, so Jared won't hate it, and I won't be bored doing a point salad thing, but like up to 8 players. And as low as 2 players are trying.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Ebony picks up games primarily based on box art.
Yeah.
Which has led to picking up things like Feudum.
I love Feudum.
Yeah.
And it's gorgeous to look at.
Yeah.
And this game is gorgeous to look at, and the goal of it is really to get your demigod to become the sort of master of mankind, and so. But it is a secret what demigod your sort of cult is for, and so you might have to work together for a while and then sabotage each other. It looks really cute. The pieces are great. The metal money is great. All of the icons are really beautiful. So I'm excited to play. It's pretty hefty.
I picked up Inhuman Conditions, which is a dedicated 2-player game in which you're basically playing out the opening interview scene from Blade Runner, in which one person may or may not be a robot and the other person is interrogating them. It's a pretty stressful game because the robot either has a set of conditions they can or can't do, and you're being asked, somewhat thought-provoking questions while also trying to maintain a character role. I know when I played, I just hardcore blanked being a robot and trying to do a set of tasks such as, begin and end a sentence with the same letter, point to something, multiple times.
I had pointing,
It's a tricky experience, but it does come with some neat paperwork. Which is a weird thing to say, but you basically have a form that you fill out each time you play and get to stamp it, whether it was a human or a robot.
Yeah.
So that's pretty fun.
The stamps are great. We really enjoyed it.
It's a pretty hefty box, actually. There's a ton of different modules for it. You can also play it in, I think, up to 20 players in a 2-room and a boom style way, if you've played that before.
2 Roombas and a broom?
No. So that's Inhuman Conditions.
The other IV Games box that we picked up is called Moonrakers, and this is a sort of competitive deck building game, but also a little bit of a social component because you are sort of a loose crew of sort of pirates / Moonrakers collecting things and going on missions and fulfilling orders. But one of you wants to be the leader of the Moonrakers, so you got to kind of work together and then eventually sabotage your friends. And that's what we're about. And it also is really prettily designed, has a really great color scheme, has really beautiful pieces, little spaceship pieces, and really pretty cards. And we haven't gotten this one on the table yet. We've never played it. It plays 1 to 5 and should take about an hour. So we'll see how it goes.
1 to 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can play it solo.
Interesting. I picked up Bunny Kingdom, published by alllllll, made by Richard Garfield of Magic the Gathering fame, I believe. We got a chance to play this previously and really loved it. It's kind of like, it looks really cute and adorable with like bunnies and building stuff. It's actually a relatively cutthroat game about building real estate and like feudal empires. Mechanically, it's still pretty simple. Like, I was very impressed with it, and it plays quite quickly. So we had to pick up a copy because I think we'll get this to the table quite a bit.
Yeah.
I know there is an expansion for it, but we'll see how we feel about it when that is needed.
Yeah.
What else you got?
Last time, the games I'm holding is The Initiative by Unexpected Games, but published by Asmodee. And so this is like a cooperative story strategy code breaking game. I think you're spies, and you're working together to sort of figure out this spy story and break codes as part of your mission. I heard a lot of great things about it. I just passed it on a shelf at PAX and saw that it had won a bunch of awards, and it had a pretty high score on Board Game Geek, and it was on sale.
Was it the third day of PAX?
Yeah, last day.
I didn't get any coffee.
That's right.
Yeah, so
because our Starbucks was having a struggle.
as we were wandering around, we came across
Many Worlds
Taverns, who was selling coffee, and I went up. They offered a free sample, and it was just heaven to take that sample.
So we also got coffee.
So we also got some coffee. This is a Treasured Realm single origin series. Tasted delicious, even black. I'm not normally a black coffee drinker, but we're definitely looking forward to giving this a try on
and
weekends.
it's made for gamers, and in the box, if you play a lot of tabletop RPGs, are special things that like you can give your character.
It was cute.
Yeah, there's like wands and stuff, and a set of dice. There's a set of dice in that box also.
Everything comes with a set of dice.
Yeah, so it was really cute and fun. I picked up Warhammer things. I picked up a set of 10 demonettes that I can't wait to paint like hot
Move it
pink
closer.
and purple. It's going to be great. So I'm really into Slanesh, so that'll be fun. And I also picked up a single model of Azek Aramin, the Thousand Sons, who is downstairs getting based because I'm super excited.
Now, this is pre-heresy Aramin.
Yes.
It's not his exalted sorcerer of Tzeentch form.
No floating.
Yeah, a little bit. So we also picked up this little like metal model of of the Enterprise D, I believe. I've been getting kind of into like wood modeling and just like smaller stuff. So just like a little tiny thing to put on my shelf and slowly fill it with model
Random
knickknacks. Yeah, Ebony has her painting, and I've been getting my tiny models.
Yeah. I got this really cool like model holder from a company called Game Envy. So I don't play the Warhammer game, and I didn't used to paint things, but I always wanted to, and so I took a quick painting class at Delcon a couple weeks ago, and I was like, oh, this is fun, I'll keep doing it, and now I'm buying lots of painting things. But it's cool because I get to hold it like this instead of holding it with my fingers and painting my nails accidental Warhammer colors, so I'm excited about that. And on the same vein of things, I came across a company at PAX called Turbo Dork, and they make really beautiful metallics. And I know you guys can't see that, so I'm just going to aggressively describe it to you. This color is called The Ground is Lava, and it's a really beautiful, like, shiny rose gold, and they look great on models. They had a bunch of models out. I also got a color called Sakura, which is a metallic-y pink color. And then I got 2 sort of black metallics that give you very oil slick, laser face, and rainbow roll. So they're very like, you put them over a black base and you get this like beautiful purple, pink, gold, red oil slick. So I'm excited to paint things in all of these colors. I think that's all the things we got.
I also picked up, I had already put it on the shelf because I opened it up and packed it away already. The Marauders expansion for Root, which I'm excited for. There's a few Root expansions that I I've sort of missed out on. So this is one with the new factions that play more with items, so that items are actually a thing. If you're not playing with the Vagabond,
Which I'm always playing as.
you will not.
I love being the Vagabond.
Or we will just have people playing these factions as well, so you basically won't get your items.
Well, that's boring.
You'll have to compete with someone else.
I like being the Vagabond. It's fine.
You can be the Vagabond, but now you don't get to just go around and get items. You have to
Fine.
fight people for them.
Boo, fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we had a really great PAX. We
Yeah.
got to see a bunch of friends. We got to play a bunch of new games. We bought a bunch of new games. And it was great. And so we wanted to share that with you guys because we thought it'd be interesting.
Yeah. PAX is great. Come to Philadelphia and enjoy PAX Unplugged next year.
Yeah, and we'll put links to all of these things in the show notes at the bottom. Bye.
Bye, everyone.